Better than three, as three angry players on TPH Flames stare down blameF on that aggressive push. Glaive now cut off behind the smoke, spams on down, but cannot catch the opposition IGL. Instead, only minimal damage done as the bomb is down and ticking. Astralis, they've run out of util here as Burn from Sky, keeping a very forward position, catches wind of Zipex, bouncing around the back of the boxes, can't quite catch him out. It's an intense couple of duels going on here, and Burn from Sky on the swing. He's going to catch Buzz by accident. He was aiming for the man behind him, but in a 4v3 now. This retake still looks like a bridge too far. We're going to need to see a lot of kills come through very quickly here. As the bomb is tapped, Zipex has made his way down Ivy. It's a great kill there. Bomb has stopped being defused though, and with that, it is a good.
Won't hurt Astralis too much, but this one might, because Ropz walked all the way through B. So whilst noise is being collected towards A ramp, obviously Astralis, they are going to gamble. They're going to place their pieces onto one bomb site. Ropz, he strikes from the other, and all the pieces are just completely collapsing for Astralis. It was never supposed to be
more complicated. It's a shame. Buzz set that round up quite nicely in tandem on the B bomb site. Now, you'll have to do a lot of work with just for Desert Eagle. The Dastardly Deagle misses the first, but Borup does not in retaliation. Zipex's head ripped cleanly off. And it's a nice spot up of the smoke here, but Burr from Sky spots him neatly. Nade from Sky will cut him down, and with that, Flames are on for potentially their 5th round in a row, especially if Borup can find that frag, but no. Glaive will deny, has a bit of util left, and he's not done fighting yet as he tries to prove. But again, Burr from Sky pests him, blameF. It's a nice 1D, but still the man advantage for the likes of Flames.
Yeah, really good utility as well. Spam connecting onto the device. Astralis can't quite catch a break.
This from Burr from Sky. Oh, but the timing though, it loses to both of them. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Burr from Sky finally goes down, and Device adds his second in the round to Vitali. He's starting to get a little bit misshapen here. With 30 seconds to go, they do head back to B. And Device, he's going to hear these footsteps. Are they going to clear his angle, or will they anticipate him being down the stairs? They do not clean him. And with that, Afamas is traded on out. And Device finds another one, leaving Growls into the 1v1. blameF. He's got a lot less to do now, thanks to the Orpa's prowess on the rifles. blameF catches, rolls off guard, and by God, what a hero round there from Device. He's the front runner towards the A bomb site, but Device is still here, ready to receive them. blameF even more so. He's up close and personal. This appears to be his favourite spot as Burr from Sky finally spots him out and removes him, but Device, he's overwatching, catches the first, and Burr from Sky, well, he's just a sitting duck, it seems. Or perhaps not. Device is decapitated in the process. But Zipex again on a cheeky flank. Well, he cuts down the bird from the rear. And with that, teams have yet to really been able to deal with. As now they look to again deal with a B-side push, but this time there's 3 to Vitali to deal with. Zipex finds the first, quickly traded, but Glaive is there with Buzz. I love this little crossfire. Buzz from Quad goes unchecked, and he's got so much utility to keep himself alive. Does have to use his smoke, but it's no real issue. Burr from Sky runs on in, spamming down, and Buzz does actually fall to that spam. But it's still a 3v2. Burr from Sky's clinging on by a thread, and Regali's yet to see a person. And again, they have been conditioned to expect a rear flank. So with 3 men coming from the CT spawn position, I don't think they're going to truly anticipate this.
Another nade can be thrown on as well. Oversky does move out the way and fully blind. Oh, hang on a second. It looked a little bit dangerous. But Glaive cleans up. Astralis 5 in favor of Copenhagen Flames.
Yeah, it's a nice opening kill. Glaive is dropped quite soon. But it's still going to be a nightmare retake for the Flames. Buzz catches Burr from Sky. Zipex another. Wow. Was that a Glock burst? My God, Regali falls tandem. And Riles, he just gets sucker punched, leaving only Borup in a 1v4. What can the poor man do? Falls back, tries to bait in a couple, does at least decapitate Device, but Buzz is there for this. They're not going to be doing much of it with just the USPs in this one. Got a nice stack up towards the short side, and there will be a few players running up ramp towards their position. Of course, blameF wants a piece of the action. And blameF, he does love a good eco frags, but will the eco frags offer themselves up? Oh God, yes they will. That's 2 to Battalion. Device. Device has to kill blameF to stop him finding any more. And with that rolls, well, there's not much you can do with a USP. But I do love it when blameF goes crazy for the ecos.
There was some crazy stat about him finding like eco kills. I can't remember what it was, but it was insane. It's like, but it gets memed on a little bit. But let's be honest, the impact that BlameF has for this
sooner rather than later. That's exactly what comes into fruition. The smokes they rain on down, but they do it slowly, still keeping that element of doubt in the minds of Copenhagen Flames, but no longer, as the full might of Astralis' utility usage comes on into play, but so does Bird from Sky. Blade goes down, and there's a readjustment. As you said, I don't think there's enough time for that bomb to go down, especially not now. Beautifully done at BlameF. He's actually killed off the time device. Can he cling on? Yes, he can. That's a lovely 1D. And with that, Copenhagen
over to allow Buzz to peek. Regalia be fully blind, and at that point, Copenhagen Flames, where they've been losing members towards A, might not expect this full commitment on B.
Full commitment seems to be delivering, but Regali delivers a killing blow, and down goes Buzz early doors. A nice spray comes through from Glaive, though. It does even up the numbers, but look at how steadfast Regali is on this angle. Doesn't deal with Device, though, and Device claps back immediately. Bore up now. It's a rough scenario. Massive nade damage there, but the Molotov is not quite fast enough. Now Device scoped up again, shrouded by smoke. Can't quite see Borup as he edges his way over. He's trying to wait for one of them to make a maneuver, but none of them will be seen from his above smoke angle. The one-way does not work out, so he goes creeping straight. They've ensured the entirety of middle is cleared on out for Borup. Very quickly cleaned out, as there is a boost at the top of the stairs, and Buzz gets a freebie onto Borup.
No, they tried the run boost. No. They tried the run boost and he missed. Oh dear. No. Panic stations for Copenhagen Flames. They're throwing everything in the kitchen sink at Astralis, trying to stay afloat. But with Buzz in his close position, everyone compounding, bullets raining through so many smokes. Astralis, they're in touching distance and closing out Copenhagen Flames' map pick. And with Zip just on the edge of this smoke, it's just rolls remaining. Time's running down so low. He's been caught out with the spam, and it just feels like a matter of time.
Speaking of time, I mean, Ralls has got none left to even defuse. There's no kit in hand. The Deagle sitting lonely. Ralls sitting lonely, and Glaive rips his head cleanly off, putting him out of his misery and ensuring that Astralis wins.